Special thanks this evening for our officials tonight. Our officials this evening are referee Matt Olson, umpire Jeremiah Miller, ground judge Brad Wright, line judge Josh Beck, and the back judge is Jason White.
Linebackers Ron Zofi, defensive backs Devontae Wright, defensive line Keith Cornell, defensive line inside linebackers and JV defensive coordinator Jeremy Brucker, defensive line Scott Palmer, quarterbacks and the JV offensive coordinator Dexter Phillips, our running backs coach Tom Adaw, wide receivers Sean Charlou, offensive line Joe Dinius, offensive line Corey Lundgren, offensive assistant Stephen Lefebvre, offensive line. Student managers are Addie Phillips, Justine Chea, and Nia Atang. Our 10th grade coaching staff include Levi Bean, Andy Reller, Frank Simmons, Eric Reibel. Our 9th grade coaching staff includes Shaler Burnell, Brad Cedergren, Jordan Rayford, Roger Bovey, Jordan Spar, and Zach Schuneman. Starters for the Knights on offense include quarterback Caden Siebold, running back Sam Anderson, Jason Zimmer, outside linebacker Gage Kloster, inside linebacker Zach Marble, inside linebacker Noah Toby, outside linebacker Pharrell Kornig, strong safety Nathan Anderson, cornerback Brock Cornell, free safety Landon Propodnik, cornerback Alex Bergen. We'd like to thank our sponsors of Knights football. They include Vision Transportation. At Vision, they embrace family-friendly workplace. They believe in teamwork, strive to support one another, creating a positive and successful work environment. Contact them to learn about career opportunities and to join Vision. McDonald's, I'm loving it. We'll see you after the game. Ace of Albertville. Ace of Albertville, located on LeBeau Avenue. Visit them at acehardware.com. Thank you, Leroy Burning, for your support. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Hoagland Auto Body and Equipment, family owned since 2006, specializing in commercial vehicle and RV body repair. Alliance Recycling Group, your #1 scrap metal service provider, providing servicing STMA manufacturers, buying steel, aluminum, copper, and stainless steel, providing roll-off, lugger tanks, tip hoppers, and gaylords, offering environmental indemnification. Call them for a quote today. Visit them online. First Impressions Home Group, where dreams become reality. Contact Stephanie Houghton, Realtor. State Farm, Troy Crank Agency. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact Troy Crank, agent owner, at 763-649-9559 or at troy@troycrank.com. Website is www.troycrank.com. Auto, home, and life is what he offers. Long Haul Trucking, running on the power of promises kept. Contact them at 763-497-3727 or visit their website at longhaultrucking.com. We'd also like to thank the St. Michael American Legion, Post 567, located in the Liberty Restaurant and Bar at 25 Central Avenue East in St. Michael, Minnesota. We thank all of our military members. Thank you for your service to our country, your bravery, sacrifice, and strength. do not go unnoticed, and we'll always be indebted to you and your family for all that you've given our country. We would like to thank you very much for your service. Thank you for your time, your bravery, and your sacrifice for our country. We'd also like to thank sponsors, the Hen and the Hog Restaurant. The Cornhole Tournament sponsor was Big Boar Barbecue, and digital media sponsor, Roll Air, Water, Heating, and Air. Contact them at 763-299-6926. Tonight's game is Tackle Cancer. Tackle Cancer, again, back. You'll notice that the coaches are in pink. The players have pink hanging from their uniform. The cheerleaders have a pink pom-poms, and you'll see pink everywhere. Last year, the Knights raised $4,500 for the Randy Shaver Cancer Research Fund. The goal this year between all the high schools in Minnesota is to raise $600,000. If that happens, we will reach the $4 million mark in the last 13 years to help support the Randy Shaver Cancer Research Fund. Please come and help support Tackle Cancer. One thing we want to mention is both teams coming here tonight at 2-2. So both teams are looking to get into a winning record. Homecoming. It's homecoming tonight as well as Tackle Cancer. And let's talk about homecoming. Nobody does homecoming like STMA. We'd like to take time and thank our community for this sellout crowd here for tonight's homecoming game. Thank you, Knights, one and all. We appreciate each and every one of you. Another thing we'd like to mention is our junior varsity team for St. Michael Albertville is undefeated. They are 4-0. We're excited about our future at STMA, led by quarterback Thomas Lair, a 6'3" sophomore quarterback, 198 pounds. Thomas, keep up the good job. JV players, keep it up. Appreciate each and every one of you. And just in this moment, we are going to have our national anthem. We will pause and listen to the national anthem for the United States of America. Thank you, Knights fans, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. While we wait for the national anthem, we'd like to make sure we thank our administration. We'd like to make sure we thank our superintendent, Dr. Anne-Marie Folko, all members of the administration. We'd like to thank everybody, including John Reeves, principal of the Knights at St. Michael Albertville High School, all of our principal, all of our teachers, all of our counselors, all of our food service workers, our IT people, our paraprofessionals, our people in transportation, everybody who works to make a difference in the night or in the life of a Knight, no matter at the high school, all the way down to the lowest level in our community. At this time, we're going to have our national anthem.
As our colors are presented this evening by Dave Dayon, Lyle Bartle, and Eric Kloss. Our national anthem will be played by the STMA Pep Band under
The STMA Pep Band will be playing
It is, believe it or not.
the national anthem tonight. Here we go.
Means I was a little too rough.
I'd like to thank our STMA band for the national anthem. Speaking of STMA and the national anthem, last night our choir performed performed the national anthem at the Twins game. It was wonderful to see them at the direction of director Joe Osowski and our other choir directors there last night. They all did a wonderful job at the Twins game last night. So the Knights meet out on the cymbal at the 50-yard line. 12 minutes on the clock. We're getting ready for kickoff. You're watching exclusive coverage of Knights football on the St. Michael Alville Global Football Network, brought to you on YouTube on STMA Live. On this night, which we are working to raise money for tackle cancer, we'd like to make sure that we mention that our thoughts are with each and every member out there, each and every person of our community and beyond, for that matter, that are battling cancer or who have battled cancer. Those who have won their battle and are no longer with us, those who are still battling, we appreciate each and every one of you. Let's tackle cancer together. The Knights will kick off tonight. Our kicker is Keegan Tish for the Knights. Ball is set at the 40-yard line. Kick returners for the Rebels are Eric Lucas and Rise George. All right, let's see here. Tish kicks it off. Bounces off of a Rebel. Picked up at the 3-yard line, bringing it back up across the 10, across the 20, and out to the almost 25-yard line here. The Knights will come out on defense to start this contest. Again, Selberg, Myers, Zimmer, Gloucester, Marble, Toby, Kornig, Anderson, Cornell, Propodnik, and Bergen on the defense for the Knights. Rebels coming out. Two receivers right. Tight end right, one back in the backfield to the left of the quarterback. Hands it off. Goes right, and the Knights meet it right there. No gain for the Rebels. 2nd and 10. 11:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Rebels break the huddle. Up to the line they come. Shotgun formation. Two receivers right, tight end left. One running back to the right of the quarterback. He hands off, fakes handoff, and throws a little pop pass, but it's dropped by number 10 of the Rebels, Amir Drishy. Pass by Miles Felton. Third down and 10 for the Rebels. Break the huddle up to the line. Knights shifting around on the defensive line. Two receivers left, tight end right, running back, and we're going to have a flag there on the Rebels. We had a little motion, and while that happened, we had a snap that went over Miles Felton's head.
Prior to the snap, false start.
We have a false start
Number 10, 5-yard penalty.
on the Rebels. So they will march it back. Make it 3rd and 15 for the Rebels. They break the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers left, tight end right. Running back to the right of the quarterback in shotgun formation. It's the snap. Drops back, breaks free, and he is sacked by the Knights. Knights got all over that. Underwood on the sack for the Knights.
Loss of 10, make it 9, brings up 4th and 19.
So 4th and 19, punt formation for the Rebels. Knights, one player deep. Here comes the punt. High into the air. Knights almost got there. Knights field it. And with the fair catch, Knights will stop it right there at about the 40.
38-yard punt.
It's like about the 44-yard line, 43 and a half.
Sideline warning. Champlin first.
Knights start 1st and 10 from their own 23.
Sideline warning there for the visitors. Ball rests at the 43-yard line, and the Knights line up there. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. Running back offset. Running back Anderson behind the quarterback. Handoff to Anderson. He comes right. He's the recipient of a face mask there. So we're going to march that one off there. Wait for the call here from the referees. Anderson had a nice hole there that he was running through, but they got a hold of his face mask and pulled him right down. So he had a gain of 1. Got the personal foul.
52. 15 yards from the end of the line. First down.
So that call is on Abdul Batlin Junadu. Need the Hooked on Phonics version of some of the names here. So the Knights will have a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of the Rebels. Across the 50, here they come. Receiver in motion. Handoff to the fullback, straight up the middle. Nice run there, cut, and gain of about 10 there, maybe 11. We'll see. Now he moves back and gain of 10. And we're going to have a 1st down on that run.
Gain of 10. That'll be a Knight 1st down.
Run on the play there for the Knights. Jaden Myers, senior. There's a little bowling ball going through there. Nice run by Jaden there. Very strong on that run. Here's the snap. Handoff to Anderson. Anderson right up the middle. Anderson bowling forward. Gain of about 7, maybe 8. On that run right up the middle. Anderson was not going to be denied. Tackled by Schoenstein for the Rebels. So gain of 7 on that play for the Knights. 9:24 and counting in the 1st quarter. Shotgun formation. It's the snap. Handoff. Right up the middle it goes Anderson.
Sam Anderson, tackled by Grady Schoenstein. Starting Knights offensive line this evening.
Siebold with a handoff there to Anderson, who gets up. It'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Knights. Under 9 minutes to play here in this 1st quarter. Knights break the huddle. Up to the line they come. 2 receivers left. Shotgun formation. Anderson behind the quarterback. Receivers, 1 receiver right. Offset running back to the left. Handoff to Anderson. He goes right. He's met by a plethora of Rebel defenders there. At least 5 of them. And no gain on the play. He ran right into that line. There were about 4 or 5 defenders, and by the time they took him backwards, that about doubled. So 4th down, the Knights are going to go for it here. They come out. Got split backs in the backfield. 1 receiver each side, tight end to the right. 8 minutes on the clock. It's the snap to Siebold. Siebold with the toss. Receiver got his hand in the air, number 12 for the Knights. Gage Kloster was incomplete. It looked like Kloster only had 1 hand to use. The other one appeared to be taken by the defender. However, no call for the Knights. They turn it over on downs. 7:56 left. Quarter number 1 here. 0-0 is the score. Knights defense onto the field. Here come the Rebels on offense. Rebels listed number 1 at quarterback, but it appears that, oh, it is number 1. Snap and handoff directly up the middle. No, it's number 11 at quarterback for the Rebels. Number 11 is Miles Felton. He's a 6'2" sophomore for the Rebels. Gain of 5 on that play. Knights waiting for the Rebels. Felton into the huddle. For the Rebels, they break. Up to the line, shotgun formation. Running back either side of the quarterback. 2 receivers, 1 each side, tight end to the right. There's the snap, handoff, and the Knights met it in the backfield. What a play by the Knights. I think that's Zach Marble on that play. It was Zach Marble. Marble. Talk about tossing those marbles down the line. He did, and he met him in the backfield. Zach. Johnny on the spot. Under 7 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. We're at 0-0 in this homecoming game. Tackle Cancer Night at beautiful STMA Arena. Here come the Rebels. Up to the line. 2 receivers, right tight end. Another tight end on the left. 1 back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. Snap to the shotgun formation. Rolls out right. Trying to get there. The Knights read that, and the sack on the play for the Knights. Kloster, Gage Kloster with the sack there for the Knights. 6-yard loss. 4th down and 13 for the Rebels. They will punt away to the Knights. The Knights have Propotnik back to receive deep. Both teams lining up. Here's the snap. And the punt is off. It's blocked by the Knights. It comes down. The Knights grab it. They're running towards the end zone. And it's a touchdown for your STMA Knights. 5:40 left in quarter number 1. The Knights with the big play to block that punt and to run it back for a touchdown. Hello. Welcome to St. Michael, Albertville. Brock Cornell with the return and the touchdown for the Knights. You say who? I say Brock. You say who? I say Cornell. Brock Cornell returning it for the touchdown for the Knights. 5:40 left in quarter number 1. The Knights are up 6-0. Marble lining up. For the PAT, he kicks it. It's up and good. Siebold with the hold there for the Knights, and just like that, the Knights flip the field. They get momentum, and they turn it on Tackle Cancer Night to go up 7-0 over the Rebels. We thank all of you for watching exclusive coverage of Knights football on the St. Michael Albertville Global Football Network on STMA Live on YouTube. I'd like to make sure we mention our supporting staff tonight: Dylan Kiner, Will McCown, Jack McLean, Sam Bonifield, Jolie Boila. Our executive producer is Zach Osowski. And I'm Jeff Story, voice of the Knights. Thanks for watching, Knights fans. We appreciate each and every one of you. The Knights lining up here to kick off. And Keegan Tish will kick off for the Knights. Deep to receive is Eric Lukes and Rise George. Tish's kick reaches the 10-yard line. Caught and returned up to the 25 and tackled there by a host of Knights. And that's where the Rebels will take over. 1st and 10, down 7-0. The Knights were searching for something there to get this crowd going, and boy, did they do so with that blocked punt and the Cornell touchdown for the Knights. Here coming the defense for the Knights. Rebels lined up. Receiver left, receiver right, tight end on the right, and running back offset. And we have a stoppage of play here. One of the referees runs up to talk to the head official. We'll see what they announce here. So the clock read 4:55, and they're telling us to change it back to 5:35. So we will do so. The clock is now fixed. Rebels again, shotgun formation, running back to the left of the quarterback. It is a snap handoff. He heads right, met by a host of Knights, but able to run forward for a 1st down. Wow. Just found a little alley and like a little bowling ball. He came forward there, did. Looks like Nelson for the Rebels. Gain of 10 and 1st down. Here we go, Knights. 2 receivers right. Shotgun formation, it's a snap. Quarterback keeper, he comes forward off to the right side. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. Around the right side. I think they found something here on the Knights. So it does look like it's a gain of 7 there. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line. Rebels up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Running back on either side. And split receivers, 1 on each side, tight end to the right. Snap, and quarterback keeping it again, and this time the Knights are ready for it. They meet him in the backfield, and back he goes. So if you ask me who made that tackle, I'd say defensive line and 2 inside linebackers, because they all hit him. He came forward, and it was like a Mack truck. Thank you, no long-haul trucking sponsor that. They're going to hit you and take you backwards. We'd like to thank Long Haul Trucking for being a sponsor of Knights football. Ball sitting at the 40-yard line, under 4 minutes to play. Knights up 7-0. Rebels up to the line of scrimmage. Receivers either side, tight end to the left. And a running back to the right of the quarterback. Shotgun formation. It's the snap. Throws it across the middle. A little pop pass to the tight end, and he runs for about 10 yards there. That pass went. That'll be a 1st down there for the Rebels. Kind of found just a soft spot in the zone there, or a soft spot in the defense, it looks like. As he popped forward there, he just kind of ran in, got between the linebacker and to 2 linebackers actually, and they hit him quickly and then was tackled. So kind of got lost in space there. 3:21 left in the 1st period. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, motion they come, jet sweep to the left, and the Knights were there to get it, and gain of 2. 2nd and 8 here in the 1st period. What an exciting 1st period so far for the Knights. Now they need to get a stop, get it back, and take that ball down the field. Let's go Knights. Ball sitting at the 48-yard line of the Knights here. So 2nd and 8. Receiver either side, tight end right. Handoff, running around the right side, finds a little gap there. Gets about, looks like about 4 yards before he's tackled by a number of Knights. Hayden Schoen with the tackle there for the Knights. A 6'1" senior linebacker for the Knights. He hit him so hard he lost his helmet and has to come off for a play. Knights with the change of a few players there out onto the field. Here come the Rebels up to the line of scrimmage. Running back on either side of the quarterback shotgun formation. Snap, handoff to the right. Straight up the middle he comes, and number 34 for the Rebels with that run, gain of about 4. Austin Tucker there, senior, got a first down there for the Rebels. He just plowed forward. Tackle on the play by Selberg for the Knights. Carter Selberg and Zach Marble, I'm told. Ball sitting at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Knights holding firm, bending a little. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end offset right. Running back left of quarterback shotgun formation. It's the snap and handoff. Runs over to the right. Oh boy, breaks the first tackle and gain of about at least 6 there for the Rebels. That was Tucker again on that carry. Doing that little counter play there. It looks like, I'm just going to see if I can catch it here. I got delay on the screen. Yep, little counter over to the right. Got the, looks like the line kind of got caught in a little stunt there. All right, so here we go. Lined up, 2 receivers left, shotgun formation. Knights on defense, fake the handoff, goes to throw, and the Knights get a hand on it, but it's tipped, but the receiver for the Rebels was able to come back and catch that ball, and he got his helmet knocked off, and there's a flag thrown on the Knights. I think it was 85, Jeremiah Schaefer, a tight end, senior tight end for the Rebels. Nice adjustment by Schaefer, because the quarterback got hit there on the throw and the ball kind of floated in the air. Personal foul half the distance to the goal. Call on Alex Bergen for the Knights. Must have been a face mask or something, because they didn't tell us exactly what it was, but the helmet came off, so. So here we go. Ball on the 5-yard line. First down for the Rebels here. Less than a minute to play in quarter number 1. Shotgun formation. It's the handoff to Tucker, and the Knights were able to jump right in there. It looks like it was 22 who was able to get in there. Caden Schoen to be able to get that stopped in the backfield, a tackle for a loss. Oh, a different name was announced there, but I could have swore I saw 22. Johnny Nvansa? Credited with the tackle. That's what was announced here. Number 20, Johnny Nvansa. So the Rebels lining up in the wishbone formation, and they call a timeout here. So there'll be 1 second left in quarter number 1 here. They took that timeout there real quick. It's going to be 2nd and 4 with the ball on the 4 here when we come back from the timeout with 1 second left on the clock. Once again, we want to make sure that we thank everyone for attending here tonight. If you look out, this stadium is sold out. There are people standing on the track around the backside. It is packed here at beautiful St. Michael Albertville Stadium. I'd like to thank the community for the wonderful support that you give this high school and tonight this team and all the people here. So both teams coming out, lining up to start play. Again, the Rebels in a form of the wishbone here. And they do a toss sweep to Tucker. He's running to his right. The Knights are able to snip it out, and they knock him out of bounds. Gain of 1, maybe 2, but it looks like a gain of 1 the way they're marking it.
Tucker, the ball carrier, tackled by Gage Foster, Alex Bergen, and Noah Toby. That'll end the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter, so we will flip sides here on Tackle Cancer Night here at St. Michael Albertville Stadium. It's also homecoming. Like to make sure that we take a moment and we recognize the choir of St. Michael Albertville as well.
Sophia
So
Lopez,
the St. Michael Albertville Choir, under the direction of Joe Osowski,
Julia Bright,
performed last night
Chloe Harris,
at the Twins game and did a wonderful job performing the national anthem. So right now they're recognizing the cheerleaders, and I apologize because I would go ahead and I would read their names to you, but I don't have a list of them, so we will make sure that we get that.
Danielle
You
Peterson,
can see them on the screen.
Morgan Johnson,
It's Morgan Johnson,
Isabel Rankin,
Isabel Rankin,
and Charlotte Godric McCoy. Your night cheerleaders.
there we go. Recognizing all of the wonderful Knights cheerleaders and the spirit that they bring to the crowd and to the game. Thank you, Knights cheerleaders. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you on the St. Michael Albertville Global Football Network. Rebels line up here. They snap the ball in out of the wishbone formation. Over to the right they go, and they are in for the touchdown. First play of the second quarter.
3-yard touchdown run. 3-yard touchdown run.
That took 5 seconds off the clock there.
What's up?
So they lined up in the wishbone formation. They handed it to the halfback. Just did a like a power sweep around to the right. Number 4 for the Rebels. Looks like Brady Shorenstein. He is a senior, 190-pound running back, quarterback, linebacker. He's a jack of all trades. Got a flag there. Extra point was good with the flag there, and so we're tied up at 7-7. See if we get an explanation of the flag here. So the officials huddle there, talking about the flag. We'll see if they make some sort of announcement. They're looking over at the Rebels sideline. Official runs over and talks to the coach. Flag must be on the Knights. Personal foul on the Knights. Running into the kicker. And the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. See all the Knights students here in the stands. They're all dressed up based on class. Each class has a different color and a different color t-shirt as you pan through the stands and see all of the students. So with that penalty, the Rebels will end up kicking off at the Knights' 45-yard line. So it's a costly penalty. They're running into the kicker there.
When they're doing big cheers, you want to be spread out on everybody. In between plays like that, if you like to get right in on some people, they'll be fun. Especially the ones you know. Yes.
Podnick and Becker deep for the Knights. That one goes right through the posts. Actually, it was Bergen and Podnick deep for the Knights. So kicking out from the 45-yard line and hoped that he could kick it right through. And he did. So the Knights will have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 11:55 to play here in quarter number 2. We're tied up at 7 apiece. The Knights offense has been on the sideline for quite a long time there. They got the block punt for the touchdown, and then the Rebels came on and had a long drive that ate up a lot of the clock. So here we go. Siebold, fake handoff, rolls out to the right, throws it down the field. It's complete to to Ben Durbis. Ben Durbis, the senior receiver for the Knights. Durbis with a nice run there. 19 yards up to the 39-yard line for the Knights. Change a few players into the huddle and they break. Siebold leads them up to the line. Shotgun formation. One running back offset, Anderson behind him. Receivers either side, tight end to the right. Snap, handoff, up the middle.
So this right here.
Gain of probably about 2 there for Anderson.
But you want to be, this is as far zoomed in as the camera will go.
Sam Anderson, the ball carrier.
You want to get
Sam Anderson will be attending NDSU University next fall on a scholarship for football. So gain of 2 yards there for the Knights on homecoming. Tackle cancer, we appreciate all Knights and welcome you home. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Running back to the left of Siebold, Anderson behind him. Shotgun formation, there's the snap. And he throws a pass, this time to Lewis, Elijah Lewis. Gain of, looks like about 8. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Knights. 10:23 and counting here in the second quarter. Tied up at 7 apiece. Knights bringing a big boy onto the offense here. Number 90, Blake Underwood, coming into the game, a defensive lineman. Looks like he's lining up as a tight end. There's a snap to Siebold, handoff to Anderson. Anderson over to his right, and he plows forward. Literally had to find a seam there, and he kind of contorted his body, Sam I Am, Green Eggs and Ham, and plowed through there to get the first down there for the Knights. Go Knights. So Underwood staying in the game at the tight end position. Nothing like having a 6 foot, 261 pound senior defensive lineman to help push things around. Siebold, shotgun formation. It's the snap, and it's the handoff. Straight forward he goes. Run on the play by, it looked like it was 34. It was Becker, actually it was Becker, 32. So Tanner Becker, that's what I saw, the 30, boy. We need to find a sponsor for vision here. Up to the line of scrimmage here, ball at the 45-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. Shotgun formation. Snap, handoff to Anderson. Makes a nice nifty move. Keeps going forward, keeps fighting his way forward. Gain of 4 there, maybe a little bit more. It'll be 3rd down and 1, less than 1 actually. They'll call it 3rd and 1, but definitely a little less than 1 yard. Sam Anderson with some tough earned yards there as he ran forward. Correction, gain of 5 there for Sam Anderson. Knights shotgun formation. 3rd and less than 1. Snap to Siebold, hands off to Anderson. Anderson coming forward, and he's met behind the line of scrimmage by a plethora, a whole host of Rebels, and it'll be 4th down and 2 actually. Lost a yard there. So the Knights appear to be going for it here. They are. Siebold gets the play. Comes out, gets the play from Coach Hessler, and back out on the field he comes. 33 into the game, Jaden Myers for the Knights. He's going to line up at the fullback position. Under center goes Siebold. Hand off to Anderson, off the right side, and he breaks through for a gain of at least 7. Anderson with a nice run there for the Knights. That'll be another Knights first down. So the Knights with a nice run there. Knights breaking out of the huddle. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 right. 1 running back to the right of Siebold, and Anderson behind him. Hand off to Anderson, he's gonna pass. Rolls out right, option pass, and should be a flag, but none thrown. The receiver stopped. The cornerback ran right through him, but no call on the play. Every Rebel fan is saying thank you with a little sigh of relief. Every Knight fan is probably complaining and saying words that I can't repeat. Knights up to the line of scrimmage. Seabold has him in shotgun formation. Has receivers both right and left to each side, running back to his right. And had the snap, but we got a quick whistle. We're going to have a false start on the Knights. Tyler Tyndall, senior running back, being called on that false start. Seabold into the huddle. Here come the Knights up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Second down and 15. In motion goes Anderson, and we have another whistle. Delay game on the Knights. So, wrong direction we're going. Back another 5 yards. You can hear the chant of the visiting crowd telling us that we can't do that. Well, we have very high SAT and ACT scores here in St. Michael Albertville, so we're well aware of what the rules are. In motion come the Knights. There's the snap. Seabold with it. Seabold rolls to his right, stops, gets hit, breaks away, and now he's tackled for a loss. Sack on the play. Loss of 4, maybe 5. A whole host. They gave the credit in the sack to Michael Brewers there for the Rebels. Knights with a third down and forever, 24 yards to be exact. Deep snack, oh boy, and we had a free rusher coming on the blind side of Seabold, and he had a clear hit on him, and Seabold luckily held on to the ball there. Loss of 9, and it will be 4th down in Wright County for the Knights. 4th and 33 to be exact. So Anderson back to punt. Here's the snap. Anderson gets it off. Goes over their heads. Takes a bounce heading. Boy, that thing kind of had a strange bounce, but thankfully. So 41-yard punt. Knights able to down it there. Trying to see what that number is. Looks like it's 49. I'm waiting for him to turn around that down that punt. It was 49 for the Knights. 49 is Tyler Tyndall. Was able to get down there and down that punt for the Knights. That ball took a whole lot of squibblies as it bounced around. So here come the Rebels. Snap and handoff around the left side. Gain of about 2. Marble on the tackle there for the Knights. Luke Gilt. The ball carrier, he's a tight end. Lined up in the backfield. Here come the Rebels. Up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. In motion across, handoff. Try to cut to the left, and the Knights are there. It looks like Zach Marble shot through there. Had some assistance there from another player, but I could clearly see Marble, number 34, shooting through.
Preston Nelson, the ball carrier. First met by Carter Silver. Then finished off by Zach Marble.
So Selberg gave him some help for the Knights.
Loss of one brings up 3rd and 8 for the Rebels.
Rebels break the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Receivers both sides. 2 tight ends to the right. Shotgun formation. It's the snap. Back to pass. Thrown across the left side. Nobody there. Overthrew the intended receiver down the middle and was lucky that wasn't intercepted because he way overthrew him there. Looks like it was number 85. That pass was intended for. So Jeremiah Schaefer again was the intended target, but he would have had to have been taller than Shaquille O'Neal. Manu Bull couldn't have caught that pass. That was so high. So, but he obviously didn't have a chance to get set there. So punting formation here for the Rebels. Knights with Rapodnik back deep, and it's a fumble on the punt. Ball sitting there. It's picked up by the Knights. They're running and into the end zone for another touchdown. Number 30, I tried to see, I think it was 32. I think it was Tanner Becker who got there. The Knights able to capitalize on a miscue. There's a flag that's down on the field, so we'll see. The officials are meeting. He tried to punt. He tried to kick the ball that was on the ground. I didn't see if he did successfully kick it.
That is a 15-yard punt return for a touchdown for Tanner Becker.
But Becker picked it up and he ran it in to score. We'll see if it holds here as the officials meet and they conference there at about the 3-yard line. We'll wait to see what the call is. And we can't see. There's someone coming over and talking to Coach Essler. Knights have their offense out on the field here. Ball sitting at about the 4-yard line, waiting for the official to actually turn his microphone on. Legal kick. Yep, so legal kick on the kicking team. And it was a touchdown for the Knights. So the Knights with 2 special teams plays. I can still hear my college football coach, Coach Farley, telling me the 3rd element of the game, special teams, just as important as the other 2. So Marble lining up for the PAT. Snap is up. Seabold's got it down. Marble puts it through, and it's good. That puts the Knights up 14-7 with 3:47 left in quarter number 2. The Knights are up here at homecoming on Tackle Cancer Night. We thank you for watching, Knights fans. You're watching exclusive coverage of Knights football on the St. Michael Ellerville Global Football Network, brought to you on STMA Live on YouTube. That touchdown was brought to you by Vision Transportation. Vision Transportation for all your transportation needs. Vision Transportation, helping your kids, our most important asset, get to and from school. Vision Transportation. Appreciate your sponsorship. So the Knights will line up for the kickoff. Out will come senior Keegan Tisch. Number 19 lining up for that kickoff.
Yeah. Being this close to it's very cool.
There's the whistle. He's got the go-ahead.
Staring at that dude's ass.
Here he comes, and Tisch boots it away. Ball reaches about the 8-yard line. Rebels returning it from there, bringing it across the 20. They're met by a few Knights defenders. I see number 42 there was one of them for the Knights. Eli Opavin. Eli Opavin. He's a senior defensive back. Opavin. Johnny Fimanza as well on that tackle.
They wouldn't let you. If you want to go right now, you can.
Nice play by those 2 players of the Knights. So here we are, up 14-7. 3:42 left in quarter number 2. Ball ball sitting at the 23-yard line of the Rebels. There's a snap handoff around the left, and coming through, I believe that's Jaden Myers who shot through there. It was Jaden Myers. You know what you call that guy? You call that guy the Energizer Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
That guy just, he's like that other battery. Takes a licking and, or Timex takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Jaden Myers with a great play there for the Knights. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. 2 receivers left, tight end right. Actually tight end both sides. Running back to the left of the quarterback. Snap in the shotgun. Knights coming fast up, and quarterback breaks through, and up the middle he comes for a gain of 3. Tackled on the play by Noah Toby, I believe. Yes, it was indeed. Gain of 6 there.
3rd and 6 for the Rebels.
So 3rd and 6, they were negative yardage there. Now it is 3rd and 6. 2 receivers right, 2 left. In motion comes the receiver, and they had 2 people in motion at the same time. The running back broke free and started running, and not just over to his right, but forward. So 2 in motion. 2:19 left. Quarter number 2. Here's the call. And they actually called it on the defense there. Called the defense for yelling out, signals and, hut, hut, all those different types of things to get them to move. And so the defense got nailed there. So it will be a 3rd and 2 actually for the Rebels. 2 receivers right. Now they come back in motion. Same play it looks like they've lined up in. It's going to be a reverse and met there by the Knights. A whole host of them actually. Knights sniffed that out. They got lucky because they were trying to run the reverse, and on the backside, the Knights just blew up the line and were able to push that whole thing backwards. So the Knights take a timeout there.
We stopped for the first down by 7 Knights, including Jaden Myers, Carter Silver, Aaron Otto.
A whole host of Knights there. Myers, Otto, and Selberg. Looked to me like
That's a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Otto kind of blew up the right side, left side as you look at from the offensive side, right side from the defense. He blew his man up and just pushed him back, which opened up a lane for Selberg to just come around and just smoke the running back. No other words really are necessary. He hit him.
There isn't too much going on the field.
So loss of 5, and it'll be 4th down and 7 now. Knights have Becker and Propodnik deep. Punt formation for the Rebels. We'll see if the Rebels actually get this punt off. The last 2 have gone for touchdowns for the Knights. So let's see if we can get a 3rd. We're on a roll here. Let's go to Vegas and place a bet on this one. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. And it's caught by Propodnik. And he brings it back across the 50, just across the 50. Does landed. 1:49 left in quarter number 2. Knights up 14-7. Let's see if they can capitalize and get another score on the board here before we get to halftime here on Homecoming and Tackle Cancer Night. So the ball sitting at the 49-yard line. Siebold, shotgun formation. He's got Myers to his right and Anderson directly behind him. Receiver right. And one stood up on each side of the line. Handoff to Anderson. Anderson right up the middle. Anderson just pushing the pile forward. Gain of 4 for Anderson. Clock running, 1:38 and counting. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line here. Shotgun formation, snap to Siebold, hand up to Anderson. Around the left side he goes. Gain of a little over 1. And we're going to have a timeout here. 1:19 left. Wait for the officials to spot the ball. Looks to me like a gain of 2.5-ish. So 3rd and 5. It says 3rd and 4. Well,
Come on, get on the crowd.
yeah, 3rd and 4 actually. So we appreciate all of you watching here on Tackle Cancer Night, which is also homecoming. If you're not here, I'd say if you do come, be ready to stand because there's no place to sit, and nobody's sitting anyway. These stands are full. In fact, they're so full that they have an entire section blocked off on the backside of the track over by concessions, and that is full too as well, of people standing room only. The entire concession areas. And speaking of the concessions, we'd like to make sure we thank our concession workers for all their hard work. I've been down there. My wife and I volunteered. My wife's a teacher during the state track meet. I can tell you, it's hot in there, and they work hard. So the Knights come out. Shotgun formation. Receiver either side. Motion to the left. Snap. Siebold with the pass. Thrown to Becker. He had it and lost it. Pass was completed. He had in his hand, and he took a pop. So we'll see. There's a couple of officials who are talking. He took a couple of steps, and he was hit, and then the ball went out of bounds. And they are going to call that a completed pass. He did definitely make a football move there. He took a few steps there. It was one of those ones where it could have kind of gone either way. And so that ends up being a Knights first down because after the fumble, the ball went right out of bounds there. He can't advance it. But it was a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Knights. Here's the snap. Hand off to Baum. Baum with a run around the right side. Gain of 1. Correction, I'm told his name is Bohm. Played college football with a guy with the same last name, and he went by Baum, but no offense to Braylon. Correction, Bohm. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Pass over to the left side and out of bounds, but they're going to keep the clock running. Ball was complete to Durbis. Siebold tossed it out to Durbis there. Knights take another timeout, 35.4 seconds, trying to get at least into field goal range, if not a touchdown. Oh, it's a good call there. Yeah, he was, you can see it on the replay. He was definitely tackled in bounds. There was Siebold. Excuse me, was Durbis. Pass from Siebold to Durbis. Little pitch and catch. He was trying to get out of bounds and just didn't quite make it. Close. That's okay. Knights had a timeout to burn there. So 35.4 seconds here left in the first half. Want to make sure that we take a moment and again thank our administration, Dr. Emery Folkholtz, Principal John Reeves, each and every member that works in any facet with students, K-12 all the way down. We thank each and every one of you. Knights out of the huddle. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. Snap to Siebold. Fakes it and throws deep, and it's completed out of bounds to a defender, but he landed out of bounds, well out of bounds actually. So it'll be 4th and 6. We'll see what the Knights do here. Ball is sitting at the 34-yard line. At least a 51-yard field goal if they try to go for it, but they're going to bring the offense back out onto the field. Siebold lining up. So 4th and 6 for the Knights. Got trips right, one receiver left. Snap to Siebold. Gets it off, and boy, the receiver was tackled as the ball was coming across, but no call. So the Rebels will take over on downs with 26 seconds left in the half. Ball wasn't tipped, so not going to give an opinion, but the receiver was definitely tackled before the ball even got there. And that receiver, intended receiver, looked like it was Dylan Fauché. I know how to say that name very well because I've been saying it for 8 years, calling hockey with Mr. Fauché and family. So the Rebels coming out, lining up on offense. Knights defense, 26 seconds. Ball sitting 34-yard line of the Rebels. There's a snap, shotgun. Throws deep along the right side. Knights just knock it down. Defense on the play by Brock Cornell. Brock would have none of that. You know, no, and he knocked that down. So 20.3 seconds left in the half. Knights up 14-7. Let's see if we can get a miracle and get something go here. Let's get an interception. Let's get a sack. Let's get a fumble with a recovery. Let's run that back. Let's do something. Come on, Knights. So 2 receivers left. One right with the tight end. Running back offset to the quarterback's left. It's the pass, and they run. Little play up the left side there. We get a first down. Clock stops, 12 seconds. Timeout by the Rebels.
That's a 16-yard pass completion. Felton to Ashton Tucker. Tackle made on the play by Alex Bergen.
Threw it over to the running back, and he had a plethora of blockers out in front of him there. Kind of a little delayed pass, and followed his blockers very wisely and just ran right up the field for, looks like about a 16-yard gain there. So 12.4 seconds left. Ball sitting at the 50-yard line. They call it the 49, but I'm not sure how you can call it the 49 when I'm looking straight out of it. It's literally sitting right on the 50. You can't get any closer to the 50. The ball's touching it. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Motion across, right to left. Snap. Throws to the left side, complete. Knights tackle, keeping the receiver in bounds, but it's a first down. Clock will stop there, 6.3 seconds for the reset. Timeout. Rebels. It's the Rebels' final timeout of the half. So we have a 1st and 10 there with the ball sitting at the STMA 39-yard line. Definitely not what STMA envisioned. The Rebels have kind of taken this ball rather easily down the field. Knights are bending, but they're not going to break. Knights looking to stop this drive and go into the locker room, up by 7. 6.3 seconds left in this half. Thank you all Knights fans for your support of Knights athletics and activities. Knights defense out onto the field. I see big Aaron Otto coming out there for the Knights, lining up. The right defensive end. The Rebels, 2 receivers right, shotgun, snap, throw over to the left, knocked down. Nice defensive play there by the Knights. We have a flag down on the play. 2 seconds left in the half.
Well, I don't care too much about that.
We'll see what the
It's just so
call
that the
is
camera
here.
doesn't go into the air and faces the sky. Or if we want to switch to the crowd at any time, we can just switch.
Holding on the offense. Number 57, William Vincent Jr. called with that hold there for the Rebels. Slow march back. 10 yards. 2 seconds left. Here come the Rebels. 2 receivers right with a tight end, 1 left. Snap, shotgun formation. Rolling out to the right. Stop, running back. Now rolling back to the left. Little move and throwing it deep down the field. And knocked down by Cornell. Brock Cornell came up there and just knocked that ball down. That's the end of the first half of play. The Knights, off of 2 special team opportunities, 2 punts actually. Punts by the Rebels were able to get those. 1 was blocked, 1 was dropped, and they were able to return both of those for scores to go up 14-7. Thank you for watching, Knights fans, to exclusive coverage of Knights football on the St. Michael Albertville Global Football Network, on YouTube at STMA Live. Join us for the second half of Knights football in just a few minutes. Appreciate all of you Knights fans for watching. Today's game is being worked by Dylan Kiner, Will McNown, Jack McLean, Sam Bonifield, Jolie Walla. Executive producer of Knights football is Zach Osowski. And I'm Jeff Story, voice of the Knights. Join us in a few moments for the second half of play. Appreciate all of you Knights fans for watching Knights football.
Going on during homecoming week this week. We got some things going on next week too. Come on out and support the cross country team at their home meet, at their only home meet of the season. That'll be Wednesday night, October 2nd, at the St. Michael Rec Center. The middle school girls race starts at 2:45. Middle school boys race at 3:05. Junior varsity girls at 3:30. the varsity boys at 405. Varsity girls, they're currently ranked third in the state. They race at 12:05. Varsity boys at 5:05. That's Wednesday night at the St. Michael Rec Center. Come on out and support our cross country team. have a big round of applause for the STMA Pep Band. Wow, great sound tonight, everybody. It sounded awesome.
What a first half of play here of the homecoming game here for STMA. 14 points off of special teams turnovers. Tonight's special teams coming through to put them up 14-7 here tonight. The Knights will be receiving the second half kickoff. Should be Tanner Becker and Landon Propodnik that will be deep for them, but we'll see as they break out onto the field here. 12 minutes on the clock. Knights kickoff receiving team meeting with coach on the sideline, and here they come, and it's going to be, I see Becker going deep, and I think it's going to be, it is, yep. Well, actually, it's going to be Landon Propodnik, and I think it's going to be like, I think it's going to be Alex Bergen, actually.
Number 44, that's
So here we line up. Whistle blows, he's given permission to kick off. Here he comes and kicks it off. Booming kick into the end zone, actually. And that will be a touchback by Bergen there.
Into the end zone by Evan Swanstrom. That'll be a touchback.
Hey, Sophie.
Knights will start first and 10 from their own 20.
Bergen catching that
Yeah.
kick. About 5 yards deep into the end zone, and touchback is called. So the Knights will line up first and 10 at the 20.
I didn't put you up there.
Anderson bringing the play in here to the huddle. Two receivers right, tight end right, receiver left. Anderson lining up behind Siebold in the shotgun. Fake handoff and a little pitch out to the right side. Nice run.
Siebold's pass is complete.
Gage Kloster with the pitch and catch from Siebold to Kloster, 23 yards there. Couldn't see, I was waiting for my spotter to let me know who that was. Spotter's my beautiful wife, by the way, Kelly Story. Shotgun formation, running back either side of Siebold, motion across, right to left. Snap, handoff. Anderson straight forward, gain of a couple. Oh, they're gonna walk it back, maybe gain of 1. Yeah, gain of 1, it looks like they're gonna mark that for the Knights. Second and 9, ball on the 44-yard line of the Knights, marching forward, trying to cross the 50. 10:56, third quarter. Lewis split left. Blake Underwood motions over, resets at the right tight end. It is a snap to Siebold, handoff to Becker off the right side. Gain of 3, it appears. The third down and 6.
Tackled by Brady Schoenstein. Abdul Janudu also entered the play.
Siebold runs over to the sideline, gets the play
And also Will Ogunti.
from Coach Essler. Into the huddle, they break the huddle quick. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Receivers split both sides of Siebold. It's a snap, rolling out to the left, toss to the sideline, caught, and out of bounds. I believe that's Elijah, and it was Lewis with the catch, so pitch and catch. Siebold to Lewis. Nice pitch, nice catch by Lewis. First down for the Knights. And the chains will move. Nice to see the Knights come out and converting a few first downs on their first drive. So
Person in the
under
backfield,
center comes
hand
Siebold
off to
now. High formation.
Zach.
Receiver right, two tight end set.
Backfield. Handoff to Zach.
Anderson. Plows forward.
One person in the backfield. Handoff to
They had him marked for a
Zach.
gain of 3, and now he's walking back, so it's a gain of 2.
Person in the backfield. Handoff to Zach. One person in the
That was a
backfield.
tough earned 2 yards there for Anderson.
Zach. One person in the backfield. Handoff to
play there. See,
Zach.
to the right, handed off behind Anderson.
One
running
person in the
left.
backfield. Handoff to Zach. One
Shotgun formation,
person in
two
the
receivers
backfield.
right.
Handoff
Anderson comes in
to
motion.
Zach.
Cross, stops behind the
One
center. Handoff to
person in the
Becker. Becker
backfield.
cutting back.
Handoff to Zach.
Runs forward. Gain.
One person in the backfield. Handoff to Zach. One person in the backfield. Handoff to Zach.
Gain of 4. 3rd and 4 for the Knicks.
Backfield.
Siebold over to the sideline. Gets the call from Coach Essler. Up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Fullback to his left. Anderson directly behind him. Snap, handoff to Anderson. Boy, he had to avoid defenders were all over in the backfield there, and Anderson was able to shoot through and shoot forward, and it appears, and it is definitely a first down. Nice run by Anderson. Needed 4 and gained just over 4 there.
That's a gain of 5.
Oh.
First down.
PA announcer says it's a gain of 5. We'll give him that. We have the wonderful PA announcer too, by the way. Scott Sukalski doing the PA. We thank him for his service. Shotgun formation, snap. And it's the pass. Anderson coming back off the tip, getting it, and was able to muster a couple of yards out of that. That could have been disastrous, but he picked that thing out of air off of the tip. Was able to grab that. Sam I am grabbed that and turned something that could have been really bad into something really good. Nice job, Sam. The Bison are lucky to have you next year. Knights into the huddle. Here they come out. Big Blake Underwood coming in to play tight end for the Knights. Receivers split either side. Fullback to the right of Siebold. Becker behind him. Fakes the handoff. Pitches over to the right. And a tackle out of bounds. See if I can see who that was there. I think it's Dervis. It was Ben Dervis.
Pushed out of bounds by
Looks like it's going to be about a yard short. It's be 3rd down and 1. The Knights ball on the 26-yard line of the Rebels.
3rd and 1 for the Knights.
Up to the line of scrimmage. Under center, I formation. 2 tight end set, receiver right. And we're going to have the quarterback sneak, and Siebold just powers forward.
Siebold on the quarterback.
It's like a gain of, what, 3 there
That's a gain of 3.
for Siebold.
And that'll be a Knight first down.
So that makes it another Knight first down. Nice run there by Caden. Power forward. Knights up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Fullback. Offset, and Anderson behind Siebold. Fakes the handoff. Throws to the left, wide open, and receiver just not able to get back there. He was under duress. Was Siebold. He just laid it up there to a spot, and the receiver just wasn't able to get to it. I think it was Elijah Lewis there who was the intended receiver. He did everything he could to get to that. Had all his might that he could muster there, but just couldn't quite get there. Nice effort there by Elijah. Nice job by Siebold to be able to avoid the pressure and get that off. Knights out of the huddle. Shotgun formation. Motion across the formation. Snap and handoff to Anderson. Anderson breaking free. Anderson forward, and we have a flag coming from the
Tackle by Shep Jubilee.
Backfield judge.
There is a flag on the play.
Most likely a hold. We'll see what they call. Picking up the flag here, waiting for the call here. Definitely against the Knights because he's turning to march backwards. Here's the call. Personal foul. Legal contact to the head is the call. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Did not see that coming. See if I can see it here. If they show it on the replay, nope. No, we're just going to see the referee make the call again. So the Knights now 2nd and 25. Ball at 34-yard line of the Rebels. Shotgun formation, trips right. One receiver left. In motion. Anderson across the formation to the left. There's the snap. Siebold throws it to his right. The receiver got it and ran backwards a couple yards. Was tackled there.
Siebold's pass complete to Ben
Durbis was the recipient of that pass. It's be 3rd down.
3rd and 18 for the Knights.
So 3rd and 18. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers split out wide right. 1 receiver wide left. 1 bunched up. In motion across the formation, right to left. Snap. Handoff to Anderson. Anderson coming forward.
Sam Anderson gains 4.
Gets 4 yards up to the 26-yard line. 6:21 in counting here in the 3rd quarter. Knights up 14-7. Let's see what the Knights are going to do here. About a 43-yard field goal from here. They're going to go for it. 4th and 13. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers either side, 1 running back. Snap, Siebold throws it to his right. Toss over there, and there should be a flag, and oh my goodness. If he got any closer on that, he might have had to ask him to go to homecoming or something there. He was so close on that coverage all over him there. There's a whole lot of contact, so we're going to let him play here tonight, apparently, so that's good. You do that, just be consistent on it. 5:45 left. Quarter number 3, Knights turned over on downs. So the Champlin Park Rebels will take over at the 26, at their own 26-yard line. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. 2 receivers split very wide, in kind of a wishbone in the backfield. Broken bone, I should say. Handoff to the trailing back, round to the left. Gain of about 6 there. Number 6. Gilk on the carry, tackled by number 6, Nathan Anderson of the Knights. This will be 2nd down. About 4. Same formation there. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers split out, and 2 backs. They tried the exact same play, but that time the Knights sniffed it out and were able to tackle it for a loss. Carter Selberg on the tackle there for the Knights. Looks like we'll call it no gain, but they marked it back just a hair, so call it a loss of about half a yard. So here they are. Up to the line, shotgun formation. Receivers either side. Tosses it over to the left. And they're calling that complete. Boy, that is a very generous spot. They're giving the 1st down. I must have a bad angle from up here because
first down.
His feet were there, but his body was leaning way forward. Yeah, there's no way. Well, they're lucky there's not instant replay in high school, because his feet weren't even there. Look at that. He was a full half yard away from that. So, but they had a different angle than we did, so they called it a first down. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. First down. Snap, and it's muffed. And the quarterback just has to jump on it there. The Knights were quickly in there. Number 89, Big Arenado, came flying through to ensure that they stayed down on that play. Aaron, a senior defensive lineman, 6'7". Wow. I mean, you can see him up here from the booth. He just looks big from up here. All right, so up to the line of scrimmage come the Rebels. 3 receivers on the right. Shotgun formation, snap, handoff, coming towards the right. Knights able to sniff that out. Flying through there for the Knights, I believe was number 12, Gage Kloster. Yeah, it was him. He came flying through. He blew up the blocking back and then just dove and took the running back right out at the same time. Nice play by Gage there. I hear that Gage actually ran the Pep Fest here for the high school today. A bunch of teachers ended up playing students in a game of soccer, but not the type of soccer you would think. We'll explain that in a moment. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. 2 receivers left. 1 offset on the tight end. Hand on the down on the ground. Snap, and we're going to have a false start on the Rebels. So today for the Pep Fest, the teachers took on the students, except both parties were all in these inside these giant balls. So they look like giant bowling balls, basically, that they're wearing, that were all blown up in air, and they played a game of soccer out in that brutal heat. I know this because I have video of my wife actually as one of the teachers out there playing. She tells me it was very hot. Students ended up winning, I believe, 3-1, beating the teachers today in that game of modified soccer for their Pep Fest. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. There's the snap. Rolling out to the right. Still rolling out. Knights putting pressure on. Tossing it down the field, and it's knocked away. And I'm not sure how... It looked to me he was at least 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw that, but I'll take a look here on the replay. I could be wrong there. Just going to watch this on the replay as he rolls out. Comes. Oh, he's definitely a couple yards beyond the line of scrimmage. Toss it down, but that's okay because it was knocked down. So, again, everybody's doing the best they can. So we got a punt formation. Knights scored 2 touchdowns in the first half off of the Rebels punting formation. 1 blocked, 1 dropped. So here's the snap, and the punt is away. Down the field it comes, lands about the 50, takes a bounce, and Propodnik gets at his own 40, comes forward, and he's hit by about 5 different Rebels there. Driven down and out of bounds. Nice play by Landon Propodnik to grab that and to keep that from rolling any further back. See on this replay, boy, he just caught that off the bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them actually there. Landon's strong and all, but taking on 6 guys, that's what I call night power. I think Michael Knight had some power with that vehicle he had. Propodnik brought the power there. So the Knights are up 14-7 here, third quarter. 2:15 left. They'll take over. They have the ball at their own 43-yard line. Looking at it from right to left. Knights moving from right to left on the field from our press box. Vantage point, shotgun formation. In motion across the line of scrimmage, or across the formation. Roll out to the right by Siebold after the snap, and he had an intended receiver, Durbis. Durbis did what he could to get to it. He was able to get one hand on it, but just a little too far out on that pass. So 2:09 left in the third quarter. Up to the line, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Running back either side of Siebold, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, hand off to Anderson. Anderson straight ahead. Anderson, gain of 4. I'll make it 3rd and 6. Want to make sure we recognize our offensive line here. Mason Zimmer, Will Bramos, Jared Brucker, Gavin Ness, and Mason Knobloch. That's what I call the St. Michael Albertville Moving Company up there on the offensive line. Good job, guys, tonight. Knights in shotgun formation. Running back either side of the quarterback, Siebold. Here's the snap. And we have a defender who was blitzing off the left side of the formation, facing the offense, right side from Siebold's vantage point there. Just came right around. Siebold was dropped back, and as soon as he saw him, he was hit. So it'll be 4th down for the Knights. And about 14, 13 it says on the scoreboard. It's about 14 from here, but Anderson deep to punt. There's a snap. There's the kick. And it is a fair catch there.
Sam Anderson's punt. Good for 35 yards. 35-yard punt for Anderson. Rebels start first and 10 at their own 25. Long snapper on the punt team, Tyler Tyndall.
Tyler Tyndall, that's what I was trying to look for, the long snapper. So Tyler Tyndall was the long snapper for the Knights. Knights out. Defense coming out onto the field. The ball is at the Rebel 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. 49 seconds left in quarter number 3. Knights are up 14-7 here on homecoming night. Also tackle cancer night. All money raised tonight will go to the Randy Shaver Cancer Research Fund. Here's the snap. It's the handoff. Over to the left side, breaks through 1 tackle. And a couple of Knights bring him down, including number 7, Noah Toby.
Ashton Tucker, the ball carrier, tackled by Noah Toby and Nathan Anderson.
And Nathan Anderson, actually, as well. So, gain of, call it 6. 2nd down, and I'm going to call it a little over 6, but 2nd down and 4 regardless. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left. Snap running over to the right. Met by a host of Knights. Could see number 20 in there, number 55, number 22 it appears. Called it Schoberg on that, but Johnny Finvangza was definitely in there too as well, as was Carter Selberg. So that's the end of 3 quarters of play. We're going to start the 4th quarter. For those of you across the river, they'd be playing jump around. Since we're in St. Michael, Albertville, we're playing Sweet Caroline. You can see on the camera, they're actually not showing it on our camera, but on the scoreboard you see the student section that are all standing, waving their arms back and forth. There we go. Now we got it on there so you can see the students. Let's see if you can hear them sing here. I'll be quiet for a second. Who needs jump around when we got Sweet Caroline? They start jumping up and down during that song. You can feel everything move. All right, so the Knights on defense here. Excuse me. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Fake handoff and just a run up the middle for the Rebels. Come forward for a 1st down there. It was 3rd and...
Miles Felton, the ball carrier.
2, close to 3, did the fake handoff and the delayed quarterback run there forward by Miles Felton. Propodnik on the tackle for the Knights.
That's a gain of about 9 yards.
Yeah, definitely about a 9-yard gain here. Was announced by PA announcer Sokolsky. Shotgun formation, it's the handoff over to the right side. Knights met it there, right at the line of scrimmage, and drove him backwards. Tackle on the play by the defensive line for the Knights.
Tucker, the ball carrier.
I see big Aaron Otto in there.
On the tackle, 2-yard gain.
So they credited Otto, and Brugen, I believe. Bergen. Oh, Alex Bergen. I saw a few more defensive linemen in there too as well. All right, so the Rebels up to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 45-yard line, their own 45. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers right. Tight end left, offset. It's a handoff with a reverse, an inside reverse. Knights caught it. It's a gain of 2. Knights were actually right in there, so he had to kind of, he handed it, but almost like a little pitch there. Seeing the replay, inside handoff on the reverse, and fooled the cameraman, as you can see. Cameraman followed the fake. So, 3rd and we're going to call it 6. 3rd and 6 here. Oh, the Knights jump. We'll see if it comes off on the Knights or if it's on the Rebels. False start called on the Rebels. So that 3rd and 6 will now become a 3rd and 11 here with 10:05 left in the 4th quarter. Switch out on the defensive line. Number 74 coming out. Mason Zimmer, number 55. Carter Selberg coming in there. And him and Otto switch sides on the defense. Shotgun formation. Snap to the Rebels. They roll out to the right. Throw down the field, and oh my goodness, thank you. Passes down the field that went right into the receiver's hands, and then he dropped it. But then we have a late flag that came. That was a rather late flag. I'm not sure what that flag's all about. That was a very, very late flag, so I'm not sure what it is. We'll watch the play here. On the field. The receiver was, the cornerback fell down. And the receiver had the ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bergen after the play. Not sure what happened. Must have been some words that were exchanged. And the Knights called on a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct, and that gift brought to you by the Rebels of Champlin Park. Recipients of that goodwill. So they will get a first down now. Ball sitting at the Knights' 48-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Here's the snap, handoff, coming over to the left. That was the trailing back off the split formation. Gain of 1 on that play.
Luke Yoke, the ball carrier. Tackle by Caden Schoen. Also Gage Coster.
Caden Schoen and Cluster on that tackle.
And Phil Corning.
And Corning, apparently,
Gain
too.
of 1.
There was, I was about to say, a whole host of Knights there. Shotgun formation for the Rebels. Here's the snap, handoff, heading right. Knights blow it up.
Miles Felton. That's right made by Gage Foster.
That was number 15 actually on that tackle.
There's no
It was Pharrell Kornig.
third and 9.
You can see him from here. And Kloster was actually right there too. Nope, correction, that was Kloster. You can see it on the replay. So Gage Kloster with that. Apologize to Gage. It was a great play by Gage. He just blew that up in the backfield. Fake handoff. Pass over to the right side. All alone is the tight end. Got behind the linebacker and runs for a first down.
Felton's pass is complete.
Number 85.
Junior Carpenter to gain of 16.
Jeremiah Schaefer actually
Rebel first down.
caught that. The tight end. Ran a long ways for a first down, so 1st and 10. Ball at the Knights 25-yard line. Snap, handoff. Running over to the right side, just following his blockers. Austin Tucker there. See Cornell on the tackle. I also see
Austin Tucker, the ball carrier. Tackled by Jaden Myers. And
Yep,
Cade
see
Schoen.
Myers in there too as well.
Gain of 6.
So gain of 6 on the play of the 2nd down and 4. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap, handoff, running around to the left. Bowling forward.
Tucker, ball carrier.
First down.
Once again, Cade Schoen.
Tucker was the ball carrier and shown on the tackle.
It's a gain of 6.
One of the Knights players coming off the field there. He got a little stinger. Makes his way over to the bench. Number 93, Christian Lundstrom. Up to the line of scrimmage come the Rebels. Shotgun formation. Split left. Offset receiver on the right. It's actually the tight end. Handoff to Tucker. Knights coming flying through there. 22 came flying through. Got a hand. Shane.
Once again, Jaden Myers.
And then Myers ended up making the tackle after Shane shot through and got some hands on him. Was able to hold him up for a second. And Myers finished the job. 2nd down. The Rebels are in the vision transportation red zone, just where we don't want them to be, but the Knights standing tall and going to hold up here. Ball at the 13-yard line. Here's the snap. Toss over to the right. It's a catch, pitch and catch, and tackled immediately.
Felton's pass is complete to Tyler Wagner. Tackled by
Tyler Wagner, recipient of that pass
Gain of 6.
from Felton.
3rd and 4 for the
So
Rebels.
3rd and 4 for the Champlin Park Rebels. Ball sitting at about the 7-yard line. It says 6-yard line here, between the 6 and 7. Shotgun formation. Snap. Toss over to the right. Give a little push off there. Well, at least they're letting them play, because they've been handsy going both ways, and they just let them play out that one.
Felton's pass is intended.
Looks like it was intended for
Incomplete. Brock Cornell in the coverage. It's 4th down.
number 15 there. Actually, yeah, Tyler Wagner. It's intended for, and he's a tall guy, that Wagner. 6'6", yeah, senior. 195 pounds, 6'6" senior. All right, so here we go. It's 4th down. Ball on, it's actually the 7-yard line is where it's sitting. Call it the 6, but it's 4th and 4, ball at the 7. Handoff around to the right side. Knights sniff it out. It's number 22 for the Knights, Caden Shane. And the Knights stop him on downs, and it's a turnover on downs. Nice defensive play by the Knights. Caden Shane with the defensive play to keep the Knights alive on that series. Knights up 14-7. 5:13 left in the game. So the ball sitting at the 5-yard line, 1st and 10. See what the Knights can do here. They got to grind one out. Keep control of the ball, grind it out, and let's get out here with a victory on homecoming. Shotgun formation. Anderson behind. Siebold. Hand off to Anderson. He's running to his right. Meets a whole host of people right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he had a gain of anything there. He ran into a wall there right at the line. So 4:53 and counting here. Ball on the 5, 2nd and 10 for the Knights. To the line of scrimmage. Running back offsite to Siebold's right. Anderson behind, in motion. Comes the tight end across the formation, left to right. Resets, snap, hand off to Anderson, goes to his left. Splits through the line, maybe 1. Gain of 1 there for the Knights. 4:18, letting that clock run are the Knights. Looks like Anderson coming off the field, replaced in the backfield by Becker. Tanner Becker behind Siebold. There's the snap. Oh, that was a dangerous play, and Siebold thankfully held onto the ball and took the sack as he came forward. That'll make it 4th down. Lost of 2. Actually, loss of 3. It'll be 4th and 12. Anderson standing at the back line. They were practicing this very punt during pregame. Here's the snap. Anderson gets it, punts it away. Takes a nice bounce for the Knights. Rolling back to the 44. It's picked up by the Rebels. Returning it just across the 50, and Bergen with the hit. Alex Bergen with the crunch hit on number 32 of Reese George of the Rebels. So 3:12 left in the game. Knights are up 14-7. That was a very nice punt. 57-yard punt, they just said. 9-yard return. He was able to punt it over their heads, and it took a nice bounce and just kept rolling. So he was able to field it and return it back 9 yards. And then Bergen with a punishing tackle there. So the Knights come out. 1 receiver split each side, tight end to the right. Running back to the left of Felton. Handoff to the running back. He runs right, goes through, and he's met in the hole by number 20, Johnny Fimbangza. Johnny Fimbangza with the tackle there. Hard hit by Johnny. 2nd down and 8. Ball.
It's on you. They need to put it up. It
sitting
is
at
on you.
the 40, we'll call it the 46-yard line of the Knights. Shotgun formation. And we're going to have a stoppage of play. I think we're going to have a false start here. We'll see. Encroachment, defense. So Cornell called for the encroachment on the Knights. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Make it 2nd down and 3 after the penalty. 2:36 left in the quarter end game. Knights up 14-7. Rebels quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Receiver either side, tight end right with an offset tight end, running back to the left. And here we're going to have movement on the offense.
There we go.
Full start. Calling on Logan Bahiba of the Rebels. So the Rebels break the huddle. Felton in the shotgun formation. Receiver either side. One offset the tight end on the right. Quick snap. Throws it down, but he just drops the ball. That's a live ball. And Knights jump on it at the 45-yard line. The Rebel 45-yard line, he just dropped that ball when he went to pass. He was taking his arm back to pass and literally just dropped it. Fell right out of his hand. Carter Selberg, who was there to jump on it and to recover the ball for the Knights. Selberg did the very smart thing. That's what I said about our nice ACT and SAT scores here in St. Michael, Albertville. He knew that it was smart to jump on that ball and secure it, and by God, he did. Ball was down there, Selberg jumped on it, and he definitely had a huge play there for the Knights. So the Knights up to the line of scrimmage, quickly out of the huddle. I formation. Tight end either side, receiver left. Siebold under center, turns hands off. Little ISO right up the right side there by Anderson. Both hands on it, Sam I am, green eggs and ham. Gain of 3, and we're gonna have a timeout called. Timeout by the Rebels. 1:56 left in the game and quarter. Knights are up 14-7. Once again, we'd like to thank all Knights fans for watching. We'd like to thank our administration. We'd like to thank Dr. Anne-Marie Folkholt, our principal John Reeves, every one of our teachers here, all of our administrators, all of our assistant principals, all of our counselors, all of the people working food preparation, transportation, security, our officer that is on site, our officers on site, our IT people, our paraprofessionals, everybody who makes a difference working in our school system in the life of a Knight. We thank every one of you. We recognize you. Thank you for making a difference in the lives of our Knights. Today's game is being worked by Dylan Kiner, Will McCown, Jack McLean, Sam Bonifield, Julie Bowala. Executive producer is Zach Osowski, and I'm Jeff Story, voice of the Knights. Power I, handoff to Anderson. Anderson to the left side, holds onto it, 2 hands on that ball, gains about 2 yards, and 1:54 left. And we're going to have a timeout again by Champlin Park. Oh boy, 1:55. We're going to add that 1 second back on the clock. Minute 55. So the scoreboard operator will fix that. Waiting for that to get fixed here. There we go, and the clock is reset at 1:55. 3rd down for the Knights. 3rd and 5. Ball at the Rebel 41-yard line, excuse me. Knights up to the line of scrimmage under center. Comes Siebold. Offset I. Rolls out to the right. Little pass and catch. Thrown over to the right side. Caught by the Knights, and it is Anderson. Caught that for a 1st down. And we'll move the chains. And ladies and gentlemen, that is very close to being your dagger. in a kind way. And there's my song, Jump Around. Now you see the student section popping up and down like peanuts. Popcorn. So Champlin Park appears to be using their final timeout. It's their third and final timeout. Wow, that's quite an adjustment. There's 1:17 on the clock, and they want to take it all the way back to 1:41. Dang. All right, so the Knights have it. It's first down, 1:41. Potentially, they could just run this out here. So about a 1 second difference there. So the Knights need to just kind of run a few plays. They're going into victory formation. Champlin Park out of timeouts. They're going to take it, and they touchdown right away. So 40 seconds on the play clock, and they're going to be able to just run it out here. So the Knights will end tonight with a homecoming and tackle cancer victory here. Both of their scores are coming off of special teams plays, and they had a big defensive play, a turnover there where the quarterback dropped back to pass, just dropped the ball, and the Knights were able to jump on it, convert a first down, and now they are back in victory formation. Snap the ball there and take a knee. 50-something seconds left. They'll have to snap it one more time. So it's third down. Wait for that clock to run all the way down. .22 seconds and counting, 36 on the game clock. A 20-second, a little over 20-second difference. Well, they do. They snap it. They go down, and fourth down. The Knights will not have to snap that ball. Final score tonight is 14-7. Knights victorious on homecoming tackle cancer night. Knights move to 3-2 on the season. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, nobody does homecoming like STMA. We thank the community because this was a sold-out crowd, and boy, it was at capacity and then some. Knights take on Osseo next Friday.
Next Friday night against Osseo.
Next Friday night against Osseo. Last home regular season game of the season for the Knights. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Quickly, Vision Transportation, Ace of Albertville, Hogland Auto Body and Equipment, Alliance Recycling, First Impressions Home Group, State Farm, Troy Crank Agency, Long Haul Trucking, St. Michael, Albertville, American Legion Post 567, the Hen and the Hog Restaurant, Big Boar Barbecue, and Roll Air, Water Heating and Air. Appreciate all of you Knights fans. You watch exclusive coverage of Knights football on the St. Michael Albertville Global Football Network. Tonight's game was broadcast by Dylan Kiner, Will McCown, Jack McLean, Sam Bonifield, Jolie Voila. Our executive producer was Zach Osowski, and I'm Jeff Story, voice of the Knights. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we will see you soon. Thanks, Knights fans, and we'll see you next time.